All right, Adrian, tell us about what's happening.
We're gonna actually climb today.
Danielle, would you like to explain? This is for my nieces and nephews.
Oh, okay. Hello. I'm super excited to climb. Yesterday we tried to climb and it did not go well. We got lost. We had to scramble over a bunch of stuff. It was kind of scary.
We had to make up a place to rappel.
We had to make up a place to rappel.
Yeah.
It was not great. We almost slid down some rocks.
Yeah.
But we survived and we're here.
We were very safe.
10 hours of hiking and 0 climbing.
Zero climbing.
Not the plan.
No, we climbed.
Yeah.
We
Well,
climbed.
yeah, we did do some
Yeah,
climbing.
there were ropes.
This is the place we're climbing today. It's called Pine Creek Canyon. And we're going somewhere over there. And we hiked down there. I think we hiked here in one of the videos last time. So some of the hiking might look the same, although a lot of the hiking will look the same because it's just desert out here. But yeah, we'll see if we manage to all climb this today.
We're gonna climb.
We're going to climb. It's going to be great. So stoked.
Hey Megan, say hi.
Thanks for bringing
That's our friend Megan.
Thanks for adopting me. Appreciate it.
She's replacing Dave.
Nobody can replace Dave.
You know where we're going yet, honey?
Yep.
You sure?
Yeah, we're going over there.
Just that direction.
Yep.
That's how we got lost last time.
Take a photo of
Go
just
for
that
it.
map part and that'll be enough to get us where we're going.
Okay.
To make sure we can double check.
So this approach is uphill. You can kind of see that's where we're going. But it is nothing compared to what we did yesterday.
Yeah.
Totally.
Totally casual.
Ryan, what'd you find? Where is it?
It's
Are you filming?
right by
Yeah.
that branch in the rock right there.
He's in the shade
He's in the shade.
by that big
Oh.
Yeah.
flat orangish rock.
There he is.
He's just hanging out, but yeah, I bet his nest is underneath there.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Where is it? Or where's the nest?
I'm guessing it's like underneath there or underneath here, like they usually
I don't
do
know if
that.
you can. There's a rattlesnake down there, and it's in the shade because it's really hot in the desert. So that's where
They stay cool.
they'll hang out.
Yeah.
Woo! And stay
Slowly
cool.
bringing his body temperature up for the day.
So Ryan was smart and saw it and ran away.
I got about 4 feet from it.
We don't want to bug it.
One right there.
Oh,
We're just gonna. We're going around a different direction.
Okay.
We're almost there. There's the wall.
The creatures.
Well, here's our route. We made it. You see those tiny little people on top. There's 2 guys up there. So Megan and I are gonna climb, and Danielle and Ryan are gonna climb.
Hello. We got 2 pitches up this climb. That's Adrian and Megan coming down right now and some other people going up. But it was much harder than we expected. And mostly it was the route. Placing the safety gear was harder than we expected. So we got up 2 pitches. I did a 3rd pitch and I was like, this is still harder than I expected. Not easy enough that I think all 4 of us are going to go up. So we stopped and we came down. We'll find something else to climb. And that's about it. So you win some, you lose some.
All right.
Now we're hiking out. We're going to go see if we can do some other little bit of hiking before the day is over.
I did okay.
Adrian did okay. How did you feel about doing that, Adrian?
I was terrified in the moment, but then once I got to the top, well, not the top, but like got to the pitch, I was really happy that I did it.
That's good.
It's not about knowing what my physical abilities are, it's what my mental abilities are.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I am training my mental climbing.
Good job. And that's the view way out there. Look how nice that is. People, actually you can see a person, but you probably can't see them moving. Oh yeah, climbing up there. We were right up, heading up that middle area. There's people way up by the top that were ahead of us. We got 2 pitches in, and now we're going down around that corner of rocks back to the parking lot. We're hiking. Everybody wave.
Yay!
Okay. This is us hiking out. We are officially looking for a trail. What do you think?
Over there.
That one?
Somehow.
We'll do that one. We told them about route finding last year and how you mostly follow the trail and then sometimes you just go which way looks decent. But while we're hiking, I was going to tell you what we did yesterday, which was basically hike for 10 hours but never get to do any climbing because we couldn't find the route. Well, yeah, we did some minor climbing that wasn't supposed to be climbing, but we got to it and it turned out to be more difficult than we expected. So look, we're going down on some rocks right now. So we roped up for 2 pitches of stuff that was supposed to be easy, and then we got up to a spot and decided that we would not go any further because we weren't sure how much further it was, and it looked to also be hard and need ropes, even though the guidebook said it didn't need ropes. And we realized it was already too late in the day to where we were risking trying to find our way out in the dark, which would have been really hard because we had hardly... Oh, look! Oh, wait, there goes like a lizard.
Oh, there's a snake.
Where?
Oh, no, it's a stick. Just kidding.
Dang it! Danielle thinks she's funny.
I thought it was a snake or a pigeon.
But yeah, so we hiked way in, couldn't find our way, realized it was getting too late in the day to probably do the climb and hike out before dark. Weren't sure where we were going in the dark. This way. And hiked out, and we were exhausted. We didn't even get to climb.
10 hours of hiking.
10 hours of hiking.
10 hours.
10
No
hours.
hiking. It was rock hopping.
Yeah, it was crazy rock hopping. Ugh. And so we were beat from that. And now today we hiked in, much shorter hike. Got 2 pitches in, but it was harder climbing than we expected, so we stopped. And now we're hiking out, and maybe we'll do another climb or 2 in a different area if we can get there before the sun goes down. But all in all, it's been a crazy first 2 days, and we've barely done any climbing.
A lot of hiking.
A lot of hiking. Not enough climbing for the amount of hiking we're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, and the snake that we saw on the hike in this morning was still sitting in that area when we hiked out too. We saw it again, and he was just sitting like on the side of the rock instead of behind the rock. Basically, we were right where the sun is. I don't even know if you'll be able to see, but where the sun is, that's the top of the climb we were trying to do, and we were just like right down below, straight below the sun. And we climbed a little bit. There's a steep hill that we had to come down into like a river gully. You can see them coming down right now. It's steep like it was earlier, but it's like way out in the plains. The river washes out and creates like a big gully, which I think I've shown you this before. We're down in it now, and then we'll go up the other side, which is not as steep. But it's basically way out there. To the left of all those big mountains is the canyon that comes down, and it comes down, and when it rains, brings water all through all of this and goes out that way. But right now there's no water because it's summer and it's a desert, and water only happens a couple times.
Good morning. Hi, how are you? It doesn't matter.
It's a life lesson.
Life
Life lessons.
Doesn't matter how much of a hurry you're in, you have to say, hi, how are you? And then you can be like, great, now I really need some water.
Sorry, when you're at work.
Yeah.
When you're at work.
No.
When you're with friends, just go, shut up and get in the car.
Or like, get out of my car.
Yeah, that's right.
I say that.
Yeah, I'll edit that out. And I can try to shove it into my bag.
Any way to protect
Okay.
the second there, Dave?
No. Alright, screw.
Right here there is. No, there's no gears out there.
That's the only time we take the time to do it.
Yeah. So what's going on right now?
We're hanging out. There's some other nice people climbing through.
The direction that we're supposed to be going.
Yeah, we went up that way and we weren't supposed to.
If I flip this, can you just show me if it goes in the crack or not?
Here, got it.
There you go. Stay out of the pinch.
It's close.
It can kind of stay. Depending on how dynamic you are, it may or may not. move out.
Yeah. I guess. I'm looking for gear in this left wall. Out there, but.
Yeah.
So that is tunnel vision that you're going up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go left onto a bolted face.
Okay. So she's going the right way. We went the wrong way.
They're getting situated because they're gonna have to leave an anchor, you know.
Are they gonna leave gear?
Yeah. They have to come down. Are you getting pinched again?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. Am I pinched?
I think
Yeah.
it looks like it's getting pinched.
Okay, cool. I guess you don't mind, like in the background.
Going around the boulder might make more sense.
Yeah.
Let me get it. Okay. Alright, you're around the boulder.
Hello?
This is amazingly strong right
We
here.
came from over there. And
There's Rob.
there's Rob. We have to go up there.
It's really hard to hear from up here when you yell down to Danielle. We're going to go through this tunnel. This route's called Tunnel Vision. Day 3, and we're finally going to the top of the route. Probably can't see any of this, but this is our last morning here. Well, last climbing morning. And there's Adrian and Danielle. And we're making food. And our day yesterday was crazy long. Longer than it should have been, but we also were moving kind of slow. Yeah, it was a 12-hour day.
Oh, I think it's over 12 hours.
Yeah, maybe a little over 12 hours. But that's okay. It was still fun, but we're figuring out doing a lighter day today to make sure we actually complete things and enjoy it and don't just suffer up a route. And I'm going through this pile of gear and that pile of gear and this pile of gear and that pile of gear to get everything reorganized because we were so tired last night that we got back from dinner and just went to bed. So that's what we're doing.
Ryan wants to show the process.
This is our last day here. We're doing the same route that we did on our last day last year, but now we have 3 people doing it because we were the 3 people that are left. Everyone else had to leave last night. So we're going to go up. That means one person is free to do videotaping as we go. So we're going to flake the rope out. We're going to climb up that way and then hike down the side.
Oh my gosh, Danielle has a second bag of gummy bears.
Nice.
I should have got the Swedish fish. I forgot the Swedish fish in the car.
You want some gummy bears?
Yeah. I need some gummy bears. Our car is right there. And then we hiked. Over there is where we climbed. First day? Well, we didn't climb. We tried to climb. And then back that way is where we were yesterday. I don't know if actually we can truly see it from here. Yeah, I think it's somewhere around the corner. Not sure. So yeah, if you can tell, it's not as long to hike up here. And no one else is here. It's very pretty. It's in the shade.
And there's gummy bears.
And there's gummy bears. So Ryan's gonna go first. And I'm gonna come up after him. And then I'll have the rope for Danielle. And Danielle will come up after me.
Ryan is climbing.
And we've got, I'm attached to this rock because we're a little bit up high.
Right
So
there.
if Ryan falls and I am not attached to something, I'm gonna go that way.
Way that way.
So technically starting a little bit higher than we should have, but it's okay. So he's putting gear in there. These are called cans. So if he falls, that will stop him. And I will stop him. He's attached to me. Is that it?
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna place a cam.
They're all different sizes, so you need to figure out what size you need to fit in the rock. Because cracks are all different sizes.
Now he's pulling on it to make sure it holds. And he's gonna extend it. Yeah. Now he's clipping the rope. Now he can keep. Now he can keep climbing safely. Good job, Ryan. Yay. So Ryan is at the bolts up there, the bolted anchor. I don't know if you can really see him.
Yes.
And Adrian took him off belay, so he is pulling the rope up. And then she's tying in to the other end of the rope. So that way she can climb up to him and he can belay her from the top.
And I'm going to take Danielle's rope and attach it to me. Danielle will attach the other end to her.
To my belay loop.
And that way she can come up after me.
And Adrian will belay me from the top.
And we've got packs with our shoes. Our walking shoes, because we have to walk down the bottom. That's me. My socks are still wet. And one thing, I forgot my helmet. So, I do not have any protection on my head in case a rock falls or if one of the pieces of gear falls. So that's not very smart. So we'll try to just be extra careful.
And we have snacks.
All the snacks.
All right, here we go. Okay, so now Adrian is climbing and she's bringing up this rope, so you can see, and clipping it back in to the cams that Ryan placed on the way up. She's going through a kind of difficult section here. There she goes. Oh. So she has the rope Ryan placed unclipped. Now she's trying to stand up to put the other rope in. So when you say take, the belayer pulls up all the slack, and then you can hang out and take a rest.
Okay.
Here she goes. Now she's clipping my rope. And she's over the hard part. Almost. There she goes.
All three of us are up here. Can you see all three of us?
Maybe.
Hi.
Hi.
So we have two ropes. This is mine and Ryan's rope, and this is mine and Danielle's rope. So Danielle climbed up. This is what I was using to belay her, to make sure that she didn't fall, or if she fell, I could catch her. So she has 2 points of protection. They're going into the wall. That's how you make the video. So she doesn't need my protection anymore.
So she's taking me off belay.
So I'm taking you off, and then don't drop it.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't want to drop your stuff.
I don't think I've ever dropped anything.
Don't knock on. I know. Knock on wood.
Okay, now I need to give you this rope. gonna be the rope that
Yep. Here, I can hold that up.
you come up from.
Yep. Flip it over.
And then I need to take the rope from Ryan because then I have to belay Ryan up the next part.
Yep. So here, you take the rope. You take that while I do this.
Ryan's rope isn't as neat as mine.
Yeah.
I made it neater.
All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Flipping it over.
Flip it all into
So that way she can
Daniel's
belay him.
hands.
Okay. Yep. Got it.
Okay.
And then
That way
I
this
need to
is
take
coming.
Ryan. Same thing I used to belay Danielle up. I'm going to belay Ryan up.
Oh, and then I gotta get gear off of you.
Yes.
Let's move Danielle's side of the rope to the bottom. I'm not twisting. Nothing's twisted. That's fine.
You can. Let's stop recording for a minute while we do all of this.
Okay.
We'll be back later.
We're just gonna take all this gear, put it over there. She's putting him on belay. And then we'll get all set up to climb the next pitch up there. Oh yeah, here's the view. Getting higher. Woo. Ryan's gonna climb.
Gonna climb now, awkwardly up and over here to get started. And then I'll see if I can place a piece of gear somewhere up here.
Oh, you can step where Danielle's hand is.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Nice big hold, but it sounds a little hollow. This looks like a good spot for a cam, just to get the party started.
Nice.
Ryan has stage fright.
Oh my gosh, I know. This whole section is real thin. Thin but flabby. Good angle. It's super slippery today.
Ryan needs to do more yoga
Yup.
to pull his foot to stretch. That's pretty great.
Yeah. And we're to bolt. Quick draw. Yay.
Alright.
Now we're good.
As I say, you don't have to film forever.
Don't you want to look back on your performance?
Do what?
Do you want to look back on your performance?
No.
All right. I'll
Yeah.
I'll-
Send the camera up with Adrian, and we'll film you as you come up the end of it.
all right.
Here we are at the top. Adrian is belaying Danielle up. The ropes we came down from over there. And we have our ropes piled up, and we're gonna hike that way to get out of here. How was the climb?
It was fun.
Good.
I feel like I did better than last year.
Yeah, I did too. I felt much more solid, partially because I think it helps when you know where you're going. If you've climbed before, it's easier to feel good because you are more confident that you're going the right way. See what I got here? I got my rope tied on, and I've got a clove hitch over here so that I can move, but if I pull on the rope, it doesn't let out any more rope, because I'm gonna walk over here and see if I can see Danielle when she comes up. We'll see. There's a little tree. There's a canyon gully thing that goes back over there. You could hike around to all of this stuff up here, kinda, but You know, like over there, it probably just goes to rock drop-offs, so you wouldn't be able to get all the way down. But back that way, past Adrian, is a way down. There's Danielle, finishing up a big old crack. How was it?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Loved it. Do I head towards you guys or straight up?
You can head pretty much straight up. You might go a little bit to your right, but basically just look for the nicest, biggest holds.
See a lot of bird poop.
Yeah. Yeah, don't grab that.
Don't grab that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not the route.
I came up to pretty much your climber's left of the face.
Yeah.
You climbed the face?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet. That crack is awesome.
Yeah, it was did you wedge your right leg in it?
Sure did.
Nice.
That thin part was pretty fun too.
Yeah. A little bit puzzly.
Yeah.
You gotta find just the right foot.
Yeah.
I remember being so much
Very
fun.
New River Gorge
Yeah.
like climbing.
Yeah, we might have just climbed it better this year. Or we're just more familiar.
Are you at the top of the anchor?
She's right there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there's the anchor and you're off.
Yeah. I'm just on a bite off to the side.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, I would just honestly just follow the rope.
Yeah, for the most part, as long as you see some big holds, you can kind of follow
yeah,
it.
no, I'm good.
Cool.
I was like, wait a second, I'm confused. Are you on it? I don't know what to say.
Oh yeah, she's trying to climb towards your direction.
There's like 3 more parties down there. I'm glad we got here when we did.
Really?
Yeah.
Are some already up? Like, did someone get up to your
Started
station?
As soon as I got off. Yeah, sorry, I kept yelling. I couldn't hear you guys.
That's okay. Yeah.
Like, stood up off the anchors with my indirect still on and made a move and I could feel her take off. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we had the same thing last time. I think it was windier last time too.
Yeah.
I was like, you just couldn't hear anything.
Yeah, I was like, waiting. I'm pretty sure she's on. Like, I can feel it, but I'm like, I'm not. I like to have verbal confirmation.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll just stand up and make a move onto this, and if she takes up, then I'll know.
Yeah.
Way down there. I'm coming up.
There we go.
This rock is so sticky.
Yeah.
Like, I can just like run up it.
Yeah. That whole thin section. It's like if the rock was thinner than that, it'd be drastically harder.
Sweet.
Yay!
Made it to the top.
We did it!
Yay.
Yeah.
This is a great view.
It's a very good view. This is the whole Red Rocks Park area.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good stuff.
Good job,
Highly
everybody.
recommend.
Yeah. And now we hike down, and you've seen us hike down a gully before. And we're back at the beginning. And there's Danielle packing up her bag. And there's Adrian's bag. There's Adrian. And there's more people climbing the same route. Where are you from?
I live here now. Originally North Carolina.
Nice. We're from Ohio.
Oh, right on.
We-
It's a good move choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, exactly. So they were all climbing that route after we finished that route. And then now we're going to go figure out if we're going to climb another route. We're hiking out. Here's us standing here. There's Danielle making her way down. Whoop. But I just thought of this while we were hiking. When you hike and it's so dry out here, the back of your throat gets all dried out, and it reminds me of like the first signs that you're getting a sore throat. You know how like you swallow and it's like feels like sandpapery? That's what it's like all the time out here. This every single day. The minute you drink water, you get a little bit of like moisture to swallow, and then after that you're just like
You have sandpaper throat.
yeah, sandpaper throat. So like that's the thing.
I'm not doing a very good job of cooking right now.
There's honey.
Good job. Straight into camera, like a professional. This is our dinner on the last night here after we did our climb.
Snacks for the plane tomorrow.
Snacks for the plane, and we've been packing everything up so that we can just wake up in the morning and go and not waste too much time. We'll have to wake up, tear our tents down, throw it all in the back of the van, go to the airport. But we had a fairly lazy second half of the day, and now we're making some food before we go get ice cream from somewhere. because we want ice cream. Because we're grown-ups, we get to do what we want. But that's it. It's kind of the end of the trip. It's a real slow end of the trip with just packing. Yeah, because we're tired. Our feet hurt. Our fingers hurt. My fingernail is doing that thing where it pulls away a little bit. My fingers are like smooth and raw. Our knees and legs are all bruised up from banging against rocks. And we're tired and we're ready to go home. We weren't climbing on those, but we were climbing on rocks that were even further back. And this is our car that we used and the campground that we stayed in, just like last year. And yeah, that's about it, I guess. That was the trip. Maybe I'll make a video when we go to the airport, but maybe not because the airport is busy. Nighty night.